Another episode.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back at Motorama. And we got a special
Feels like
guest.
it never ends.
Well, day 3.
Right?
Day 3, 3 days, but it's amazing. We got a special guest today. We got Sergio.
How's it going?
Sergio?
Pretty good. Tell us about yourself. You're Swift.
Well, I am the head for Swift Canada.
Yep.
I also run East Coast StyleZ Magazine Canada. Everyone knows East Coast StyleZ Magazine on US.
Yep.
Reggie approached me a few years ago, and we started talking, and then I started shooting for some events in Buffalo, Alabama, and then we decided to do a Canadian brand, and the rest was history.
Perfect.
Reggie's still the brains and
he still runs everything. You're just
take
Canadian.
Pictures. I just take the pictures.
There you go.
But the amazing thing is that like in a world of social media and Instagram features and literally getting it on your phone for a minute, looking at it, and then going over to the next one, it's not as memorable as print. And you guys have survived with print, right?
Well,
so many
Reggie's
years.
been going. I think we just did our anniversary prints at Christmas. We're
how many years?
30 years.
30 years in print.
Yep, 30 years in print.
That's amazing.
A lot of magazines have come and gone. A lot of magazines have come back.
Yeah.
Magazine prints are coming back.
Yeah.
We offer digital also if you don't want to buy hard
So where
copy.
do you find the digital?
Yeah.
Right on eastcoaststylesmagazine.com.
.com? Okay.
Yeah.
What about Instagram? What are your socials? What do we
East Coast StyleZ Magazine.
Yep.
At East Coast StyleZ Magazine.
Yep.
Find us on Instagram.
Yep.
We're also on TikTok.
Yep.
We're on Facebook.
YouTube?
I'm not sure if Reggie's on YouTube anymore, but he was.
He was. So there's the old files anyways.
Yeah.
Right?
So tell us about Swift. What's Swift?
Swift is an international car club. I got approached a few years ago. I was actually part of another club before I came over to Swift.
Yep.
I happened to be at an event. I was in the US at the time, and they offered me interest in a chapter.
Yep.
They said you must have 5 friends and you can start a chapter with. So next thing I knew, I was finding 5 friends, and we started up the chapter.
Nice.
One thing I like being part of an international club is you get to travel.
Yep.
Like I've been to Dallas, Texas twice. I've been to Alabama. I've been to Mississippi. I've been to Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yep.
And this thing, I used to drive it to every event.
Every event, wow.
Every event.
Yeah.
Now she's turned into a little bit of a trailer queen over the years, but
as it kind of does, as you get to a certain point with mods and builds and all those things where like it's not necessarily always drivable.
Yeah. Well, the issue is a lot of the PT is hand built.
Yeah.
Like my wheels are hand engraved.
Yep.
Dorsals are hand engraved.
Yep.
A lot of this stuff, it's all pretty much hand built. It's hard to keep it looking perfect if you're driving like 4,000 miles to a show.
Oh yeah, of course.
So in regards to your build, tell us more about your build.
Oh, okay. So 57 Bel Air dash. And fit into the vehicle.
Yep.
The center console is a Buick Skylark.
Yep.
The seats are retroseats.com, but I modified them to fit the trim off a Galaxy 500.
Yep.
The door sills were done by To the Grave Engraving, which is a friend of mine out of Corpus Christi, Texas.
Yep.
The handles were done by him as well, and the filler door. The rest of the engraving was done by JB Bradshaw Gun Engraving out of Toronto.
Yeah.
The air ride system is a squeaky clean air ride setup.
We had a lot of fun doing this one, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we had a lot of fun doing this one.
But look how low it sits. I love it.
Oh, it's on the rear is on a set of custom bags that me and Squeaky went back and forth until we found the right drop, because I wanted to drop in the rear end.
Yeah.
Another thing that's neat about the car is this is not on front wheel drive wheels. This is actually on rear wheel drive wheels.
Really?
These are rear wheel drive offsets, and this car now is 5x5.
Yeah.
So it's also very rare, and as you can see, everywhere you got the engraving done. That's insane.
The brakes, you're gonna laugh. They're off the Hyundai Genesis.
Well, obviously they fit.
Yeah,
So it's a 4
no,
piston.
they're a 4-piston setup. I actually had to make new backing plates for the back. The front was a little easier.
The front was easier. What's the front off of?
Everything, even the flames and the paint, and it's crazy.
The headlights are one-offs. They're actually 2 sets of headlights. They made 1 set of headlights.
And Bentley etched it, right? Get etched by Bentley.
Get
okay,
it.
That's sick.
Now I like to support local local entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
And Bentley did the etching. The pinstriping on the headlights was done by Dano. And those headlights are actually 2 sets of headlights that combined into one set of headlights. Some of the parts are out of a SRT4 Demon Eye set. I chopped up. There were $600 headlights.
Well, you like to do that stuff.
And then a lot of the stuff,
everything's custom.
is in shop with our company, Driven by Design.
Yeah. And I see there's also engraving on the front brakes as well too. So nothing's been. That's insane.
The custom Swift door badges, they were done by To the Grave.
Yep.
Ron Prez as well, and my Swift Ontario badge on the back as well.
So in regards to Swift, how many members do you guys have? I know it's a worldwide organization, right?
Worldwide, I say we're about 5,000. We got chapters in Japan, California, Chicago, Mississippi, Alabama, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia. Guys, don't give me shit if I've left out any chapters here, but
well, when you have that many, it's hard to keep track,
it's hard.
Right?
I've socialized with many of the chapters, and they're great people, great club. Ontario's pretty small. We don't got many.
How long has Swift been around though?
Whoa, we're over 30 years now.
30 years.
Yeah, Swift's been around over 30 years now.
So head to head with kind of like EAST COAST StyleZ magazine, 30 years. Everyone's putting in their time.
Yep. Well, there is a lot of great clubs out there that have been around for decades. You got Nocturnal.
Yep.
They've been around for decades as well. You got what other clubs? Oh, Lick Your Lips. Lick Your Lips. They've been around since the early 80s.
Yeah, I remember Civic.
Yeah,
Civic-based kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff.
And then who else were we're missing? We're missing a lot of clubs here. There's a lot of clubs that have been around for decades.
Yeah. So how many cars you guys brought to Motorama?
We brought 4.
Brought 4 cars. PT Cruiser, Murray's...
Murray Fells Lancer, and then we got this amazing Ford Escort behind us.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
This thing is crazy. If you didn't know the owner, you didn't know what it was a Ford Escort, you can't tell.
So tell us about the Escort.
This Escort was actually brought in. He's my cousin's from Portugal. Long story short, when he had it imported back in, he built this in Portugal when he lived in Portugal. The whole car was hand built. It sat in 2 years in Bondo out in the sun and to make sure that none of the panels would crack or split. If you saw a before picture, like they don't even offer this car in North America. They never had an Escort convertible in North America.
See,
thing is crazy.
I like the fact that Swift and some of these sort of OG car clubs are still putting a lot of emphasis on screens, in-car ice, in-cars entertainment, and bodywork and paint.
It depends on where as well. It just depends on the scene. TVs are cool and all, but they're a lot of work. A lot of work to keep maintained and stuff like that.
Then you would know something about wiring in all the TVs. And
it's so much fun.
At one time, when my PT, for example, at one time I had 26 TVs in my PT Cruiser.
Only 26?
Yeah, only 26.
That's insane. But where I was getting at is the fact that, where you see the internet and social media going into just basically downpipes, drop, and wrap, you guys have kept it real for 30 years.
Yep.
Full out builds. And I know you're saying that it's geographical where you got the southern states and stuff like that, like their dunks and like their sort of like jacked up rides. But you got California with doing the juiced out rides with hydros and stuff like that. But it's always custom paint. Right? It's finish. It's always high quality, adds textures and it's the stuff that you don't see anymore. And you're keeping it real for so many years. But you know what? What's older it's all coming back. Right. Underglows.
Yeah, it's coming back. It comes back in waves. Yeah. I agree with you fully. I hate to say it. A few years ago, I built what they call a modern day show car. Wrapped, flares, AG wheels, bagged, fiberglass stereo, done. Yeah. Points. Well, I won a few awards with that car.
It's a Fiat, right?
Yeah, my Fiat.
Yeah. And I was also backed.
I literally did that as a joke. Yeah. And I did as a joke because my idea of a build is something like this.
Yep.
Hand built, shaved taillights, suicide doors, stuff like that. And this is my idea of a build.
Yep.
But now these are considered antiques.
Yeah.
We're literally classic cars now.
Yep. It's not the same anymore.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
So, but I've just had that mentality. I prefer paint over wrap and stuff like that. But that's just the way I was brought up.
Yeah.
Like all the heavy hitter clubs from back in the day, like Costly Obsession, Second Glance. You look at them, it was all about paint, modifications, suspension work, stuff like that.
Yep.
Like, Squeaky was one of my idols back in the day.
Really?
No, seriously.
I appreciate
Squeaky,
it. Thank you.
I've been following Squeaky for years.
Yeah.
We put in our time, right?
Well,
Man, 26 years.
26. I think I've been doing this longer than 26. Remember my Blazer with the fish tank in the back of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've learned.
CS, right?
Yeah, I had an orange Blazer with the fish tank in the back of it. It was unheard of at the time.
Yeah.
And the only reason I did that fish tank is I saw one in an Air Blazer. He had a smaller one, and I followed him home, followed him back to his place where he was in Wasaga, and he actually told me exactly how to build it. So I built a monster tank in mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Those OG builders is what kept us going. Like if you look back in the Nopi days, I'm so excited that Nopi's back. They're actually throwing 4 events this year.
They are.
4 events.
You gonna go down?
Oh, I'm planning on
Yeah.
it. I like to hit the September one, the final.
Yeah.
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 What's your most memorable event, you think, over the years? Which one is your favorite one?
I call
That's a hard one?
I know it's not a hard one.
That's not a hard one at all.
The
Okay.
Super Bowl of car shows, Dub Dallas.
Yeah.
There was 300 Swift cars at Dub Dallas.
So when
Wow.
you guys come out, you really come out.
Well, we came from every state.
Yeah.
We literally had a group chat that everyone was added to, that anyone was coming to Dub Dallas.
Yeah.
We had pretty much every one of our states and international chapters there. The only state we were missing, I think, was Japan, and they couldn't get the cars over here. That was the issue. They couldn't get them C-canned over here fast, or they would have been here.
Probably like insurance and all those
Insurance
things
as
too,
well.
right?
Yeah. Logistics is just crazy.
Yeah.
Literally just crazy. Yeah.
It is. So what's the next big show for you then?
What, for me?
Yeah.
I haven't really decided.
Yeah.
I got Lowrider Originals in Chicago this year.
Yep.
But
Taking the car?
I'm taking the car, yeah. It'll be on display in Chicago.
Yep.
Lowrider Originals.
Yep.
And then there's rumors, I shouldn't be saying this on your podcast, but Dub might be announcing dates this year.
Nice. That'd be nice to see it come back.
I've noticed that the Instagram account is active again.
Yep.
And they were actually at Motorama this weekend.
Oh, nice.
Dub was here.
The Suburban was posted on the Dub page this past weekend.
Yeah.
And I've been hearing bits and pieces that Dub might bring events. I'm actually hoping they don't try to do it this year and they wait till next year.
Yeah.
Because there's just too much going on this year with Nopi.
Yeah.
But I love to be back at a Dub. That is an event I'd love to go back to as a Dub.
Yeah.
But it's crazy how it is. Like at least 10, 15 years in the past, it kind of died down and now it's
Now
coming
all
back.
coming back. Like
Everything
Nopi
is-
coming back, Dub
Yeah.
coming back. Like it's bringing it all back. Like
EAST is bringing out a couple events as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of heavy hitting companies that are bringing events back to this scene.
yeah.
And then,
Well, if us older guys don't go to these, then the younger generation ain't gonna want to come out, right? We don't keep these events going. There ain't gonna be no events. Like Swift, for example, we're throwing Swiftology this year.
Yep.
And Northern Lights.
Yeah.
They're both in Grassy, Ontario, just on the other side of Hamilton on the mountain there
Yeah.
in West Lincoln. So, like, if we have these events, there's nowhere us to hang out and have fun.
so tell us about the Swift event. So when are they going to be happening and how did people get into it? There you go.
Right here, short, we have Northern Lights. That's our September show.
September 19th, 26th, West Niagara Agricultural Center, Fairgrounds, 7402 Mutsby. But you can register online, right?
Yep.
Yes,
Register.
you can, and you get a discount if you register for both our events. This is the opener of the year, which is the week before Father's Day.
June 13, 26.
Yeah,
40 awards,
40 awards,
not plaques.
not plaques. 40 awards. 40 awards plus the best ofs. I am doing an award in Scott Lynch's honor.
Yeah.
This is gonna be the Scott Lynch Memorial
Rest
Award.
in peace, man.
And then I will also be doing an award in Bailey's honor. Two really influential people that we had around for years.
Yeah.
Scott and Bailey were amazing people.
Tell us about his legacy, man.
I wouldn't be doing this stuff if it wasn't for Scott. I wouldn't be doing this stuff.
You guys were close, man.
Oh, that guy kept me alive. Long story short, if he was the ear to listen to, he was the person that we all counted on.
Yeah.
He was the glue that held kept us together. When I heard, I hit the ground. It was really tough. This event today is really tough for me because this was like our Super Bowl for Canada.
Yeah.
Motorama is like the Super Bowl of Canada. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
It's just tough being here, to be truthful.
His spirit lives on, man.
Oh yeah, it does.
His spirit lives on, and I like how you guys did the whole setup and the whole display in his memory.
Yeah.
And
Let's go. It's good.
yeah,
Some of it, right?
I didn't. But this way, we're able to commemorate him as well too.
As you can tell by the pictures, he's touched a lot of people.
He does. He does.
I had a lot of fun building that for him. A lot of fun building that for him. Me and Cody and him building that was a blast.
Remember, you guys came out, got the management going and stuff like that, and you were so excited that.
Yep.
And then I think right after it was launched at Motorama with the new hardline setup and the whole trunk and custom and only nicely displayed. And that's the thing, like you'll find that when it comes to Swift and when it comes to sort of the experience been around for a long time, you'll never have just like a car in the middle of a parking lot. Not to say that's a bad thing, but like full out displays, like with branding and yeah.
One thing I've learned over the years, like when I went to my first hub, I didn't have a display. Well, I had a partial display because Andrew warned me. In the U.S., when you go to an indoor event, you get 25 points for display.
Yeah.
That 25 points makes a big difference at the end of the day. My PT was in four-door wild. I took third. That was an honor. I beat cars with chopped roofs and like flipped hoods and
From Canada.
I'm talking about Dub Dallas.
I know, but I'm saying you're from Canada.
Yeah, Canada. I beat that. I took third. Scott was in mild because he's only shaved.
Yeah.
And he took third place mild.
Yeah.
So that was an honor. Us coming home with awards from an event that's recognized nationwide.
Yeah.
Like Andrew Williams, that guy was an amazing leader in Texas.
Yeah.
I have only good things to say about Andrew Williams. And he's a great listener and he's great at advice.
Yeah.
Like we've had some turmoil over the years in Swift. People have come, people have go, but I think life goes on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then people come back because some people are coming back.
Oh yeah,
There'll be some prizes. And we got to think of it this way. We only live once. Enjoy life.
Enjoy
Do
it.
not let life pass you by.
Yeah.
Because you never know. One day you could be alive, and the next day be gone. Enjoy
Not even
it.
wake up.
You live on through memories, and I think Scott's legacy will live on through memories and experience and the people that he's touched. And that spirit will also be able to get you guys going and moving around and for the future. And you guys are not stopping. We're not stopping.
Yeah.
Swift is never
stop.
You can't.
I am partially retiring this year. I actually handed over the reins of Ontario to Murray Fell. I'm still the head of Canada, but I'm stepping back a little bit. I want to focus things on more international. There's a couple of shows that me and Scott wanted to go to that were on our bucket lists. Those are really expensive trips. Like, for example, LA Super Show. Yeah, it's on my bucket list. So, and it was on Scott's bucket list. We always wanted to show at an LA show. Where for head chapter, where it was all started. So that's on the list. Another one that's on my list is SEMA, but I'll probably be going with Squeaky since I'm one of his installers. Squeaky Clean. I won't be taking a vehicle that one. That's just on my bucket list to go to.
You've not been to
I've
SEMA?
never been to SEMA. It's all been on my bucket list for years. But my goddaughter's birthday is Halloween.
So it always is hard.
It's always hard. But I'm sure my goddaughter wouldn't get ticked at me, and my good friend Cody won't get ticked at me if I end up going to SEMA.
1 year.
Well, it's like Super Bowl of car shows, you could say, but mostly it's not really a car show. It's a convention.
It's a convention.
But at the same time, a lot of the people ideas, but it's a good way for everyone being spread across the world, you would say, to congregate in one place to be able to like hang out and party and talk about build.
Cars.
Yep.
Right. So that's like the porn convention. It's
car porn.
Car porn.
Car
at its
porn.
best.
But
Essentially.
yeah, that's where you get your ideas, is from main events like that. Like there's some of these crazy ideas I've come up with over the years. I've seen these ideas. Some of my old school ideas are like, I mean, we're old ideas, like suspending stuff off the cage. That's a mini truck technique.
Yeah.
Remember the old days, the back halves, they were putting all their stuff on their back half, all hardline. It's not nothing new that me and Squeaky have been doing in these last couple of years. These hardline setups, it's been done. The mini truckers have been doing it for decades.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just a different flavor.
Just a different
Because
flavor.
we're influenced by different things. They're older, so they're influenced by different things. We're influenced by a little bit more of a modern thing to it, right?
Yeah.
So you always put a modern spin on your builds, right?
Yeah.
And same with Murray and stuff like that. But you can see all the classic stuff like carbon fiber. I mean, the lowrider stuff with the etching and stuff like that, and engraving. Like that takes that's
time, it's effort.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time and effort.
It's a higher level. It's all in the details, right?
And cost. I hate to say it. And talent. You're paying for talent. Like JB Bradshaw and Ron Perez, the job they did on it, out of the park.
Yeah.
And there's more to come. There is more to come.
Yeah.
If things happen the way I think they're going to happen today, I got a lot of work ahead of me for next Motorama.
Well, we're rooting for you, man. And thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule.
Talking about the magazine, talking about Swift.
It's always an honor to speak to you, Squeaky.
Man, I appreciate it. Thank you very
Lifetime
much.
friend.
Yeah.
Always gave me great advice.
And good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Actually, officially meet you.
Yep.
Swift. We got East Coast StyleZ magazine. Make sure to hit them out.
Yep.
If you guys have any questions anytime about our podcast, send us a DM or post underneath. We'll try to answer them. But definitely follow these guys. They're heavy hitters out in the scene.
Yep.
And how could you go wrong with print and now digital versions as well?
Yeah.